Yo, it's been a great week for the Celtics. We're gonna talk about it. Really happy about the results that we've seen. Hopefully you're just as happy as I am. Celtic Nation, we got to celebrate because it was a great week and almost a really surprising week. A week that we found out a lot about this team. So we're gonna talk about it from Friday to this past Friday. Let's go.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Working out.
Number 18 can't play.
Yeah.
The number 18 can't play.
Yeah. You can find me on the banner block. It's Shamrocks, oh it's not. Yeah. Let me clean them up like the floor is dirty with a mop. I'm on the banner block. It's 24 on the clock. Yeah. Every day it costs, but it's one possession at the bottom on the banner block. It's Shamrocks, oh it's not. Let me clean them up like the floor is filthy with a mop. I'm on the banner block. I'm on the. Yeah, that's the winning spot. I'm on the overqualified, but the system wanna sit me down. They hate me like the Jays, you can call me champion now. I guess
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are doing our thing. We got 3 wins this week. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Doing our thing, man. 3 great wins. Celtics banner block looks like this week. We got 1 L. Yeah, I understand. We got another W.
oh yeah,
We got another W.
oh yeah,
And we got another W.
oh yeah.
So let's talk about that. First, we started out with the Pistons, 113, 119. We lost to them. We won 122, 90 to the Pelicans, and 125, 105 to the Cavs, 109, 108 to the Sixers. So, hey, it was a great week. And, I didn't expect us to get these 3 wins. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought maybe we'd probably split, especially with the Cavs, the way they were looking. And the way the 76ers got us with the rookie and with how Maxey was playing. So I was kind of shocked, fairly shocked a lot about that. But, we can get into the Pistons game first. Really interesting game. It was the only game of the week that we caught a loss, but, hey, it's cool. It's cool. Um, I'm actually thinking that we could have took that game if we would have just been a little more disciplined along as far as our ball distribution and rebounding, of course. Rebounding, that was another deal that we have to deal with. We've been dealing with rebounding from last week, but it slowly has been improving with the likes of what Garza has been bringing to the table. Minute what he's been bringing to the table for us, and he's really been a huge lift. Josh Minot, I might be pronouncing that wrong. Minute Minot, what he's been bringing to our team has been valuable. It's been something that no one really was able to measure what he was actually going to be able to bring to this team. He brings length. He brings great defense. He brings great rebounding. So as we talk about this game that we did lose, indeed, I do want to shine a light on what Josh Minute brings to our team. I'm going to be saying that wrong until I can get the exact pronunciation for that. But yeah, so we lose 119, 113. Let's look at some of the stats that was going on. That game, we actually had 94 shots that we were able to put up. That's 94 possessions is crazy, but 40 for 94, 42.6% from the field. 3-point shooting wasn't bad. 3-point shooting wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. Yeah, hey, I'm just speaking the facts. Now, I do realize that where we want to be in 3-point shooting. We want to be around. I'm thinking Missoula still wants us to uh, have around 53 pointers a game. If that's still our style, I know that our style has changed from last year. We may not be chucking up as many 3-point shots as we did, but we still want to get them up there. So as long as we're around the 45 to 50 field goals that our threes range, I think that's kind of where the sweet spot is. 50, maybe even I'm not sure 55. I don't think we have 55 um 3-point field goals in this on this roster. But 38 rebounds. I do want to see what rebounds, how many rebounds they had. We had 11 steals and 17 assists. So ball distribution, okay, it could have been better. But it wasn't bad. I always like to compare the rebounds. We had 38, they had 55. So right there, that lets you know how this game went. The glass was putrid. We seem to lack hustle when it comes to certain teams when we're dealing with certain length. But as this week went on, the rebounding got better. And yeah, I know. The rebounding definitely got better. I was hoping that the rebounding would stay persistent throughout the week, and generally it has. So when you look at the Pistons, what they did, they shot 41% from the field, took 93 shots. They were putrid from the 3-point line. I don't know how, how, how we let this team beat us shooting 26.5% from 3-point land.
Bruh.
I don't understand how at all that we let that happen. I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking that the Pistons, they're not really a 3-point shooting team, so they tend to take most of their shots at the rim or mid range anyway. But when you're taking 34 of them, you have to say that's a part of your game. Now, I can see how. Let me take another look on how many threes we took. They took 34. We took 45. You see what I'm saying? So if you see that they're not a 3-point shooting team, that you know you have an advantage. You are a 3-point shooting team that generally makes 3-pointers at a high clip. You have more 3-point shooters on your team, so you should be able to pour in more points. But when you don't rebound, when your rebounding is once again 38 to their 55, it's you're not going to win that battle. You're not going to win a whole lot of NBA games rebounding that putridly. So and their ball distribution was great. They had over 20 assists, they had 22 turnovers, 16. Let's look at our turnovers. Ours, all right. We won the turnover battle. Um they passed the ball better than us. They rebounded better than us. And essentially, that means that they got more possessions all in all if they were out rebounding us like to that clip. So once again, we have to make sure that our rebounding stays up to par. We may have to go grab a rebounder in the off season in order to keep up with these high clip rebounding teams. I'm not sure about what's on the free agent market as far as high clip rebounders, but we have to start scouring. We gotta get the talent team, the talent scouts out there looking at the high clip rebounders, because if we don't, we're gonna get left behind. So that was the only L that we had for this week. Once again. So that's that. All right. So now let's go on to the Pelicans. Our first win. Yeah, let's go on to the Pelicans. The Pelicans, we won 122 to 90. Now, I do like the fact that we held them under 100 points and we scored over 115. that lets me know that we were locked in, that we were engaged. Yes, Zion Williams didn't play this game. And it's almost like,
Bruh.
what's going on with Zion? Like, he played what, was it the first 2 games he played? I believe maybe he played their the, their first 3 games. Not sure if this was their third or their fourth game. But anyway, it's too soon for him to be out. I'm not sure what's going on with his diet. I do know he lost a lot of weight. That means that he's jumping higher. He should be more athletic, should be more nimble, meaning that you're putting less stress on those knees and those ankles of his. Just not sure why he couldn't stay healthy. I do believe that it was some sort of issue he was dealing with in his foot, but it's just really disappointing to see that he just he can't stay healthy. And when he does stay healthy, it's
Barely.
like how long are you gonna really be playing? Are you gonna be playing 5 games, 10 games, and then you're out? The load management is real. Pause. But I'm like, why can't he stay healthy at least for 15, 20 games straight? You know, I don't see that being too much to ask for him to be healthy, but that's just my opinion. But let's get on to the stats of the game. The stats of the game called for the Celtics having a 48% clip from field goal land, 46 for 95. Our 3-point land percentage was 34%, 18 for 53. Um, Rebounding, interesting. What did our rebounding look like compared to the Pistons? Or not to the Pistons, excuse me, the Pelicans. I would love to see. We had 54. What do they have? 35. There you go. Hey, don't boo me. Don't boo me. Hey, we won the battle. What's going on here? What's going on here, guys? We won the rebounding battle. All right. Just ready to boo at any sense, any any turn, just ready to boo. But yeah, so we had 54 rebounds. They had 35 rebounds. We won that battle. We had 5 steals. We had 25 assists. That means that we're really moving the ball really well. The ball is swinging from Celtic to Celtic, from end to end. Hopefully, we're cutting good. A lot of the times that we have sacrifice cuts, people to sacrifice the cut in order for a ball handler to get to the rim, or even to kick it out to the side and have the 3-point shooter make a good bucket. Making sure that they're open, of course. Now, if they're not, of course, swing it around again, swing it around the perimeter. Let's find something else that's going to work. That's generally the philosophy that Joe Mazzulla goes after. 12 turnovers. Interesting to see how many turnovers did the Pelicans have? Let's take a look at that. 14. So we won the turnover battle. Uh, we won the assist battle, so they weren't passing the ball as well as us. They shot 25% from 3-point land, which is crazy. And 28 for 84 from field goal land. So it's like field goal percentage, 2-point field goal land, by the way, guys. Field goal percentage is 33%. So it's like if you're shooting at that clip, you can't really expect to do a whole lot of winning in the NBA because for one, you have to pick a struggle. If you're going to be missing a bunch of 3-point shots and making a bunch of shots to the rim, or you're going to be making a lot of 3-point shots and maybe not doing so well in the mid-range area and not so well when you go to the rim. So you got to pick a struggle. You can't miss all your twos and still miss all your threes. You can't mid-range shots, all your free throws, all your layups, and still miss all your three-pointers as well. So yeah, there's a lot of work that you got that they have to do. I'm glad that we won once again against the Pelicans. That was a great win. That was our first win of the week, and I'm happy about that. Happy about that, and let's move on. You know what? Totally forgot to talk about something. I apologize, guys. Let's rewind. Let's rewind. Let's go back to the Pistons game. I have to make mention of our Pistons ball out. Now, who balled out during the Pistons game? Jaylen Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown. 41 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Hey, -1 was his plus minus. It was so good. He played so well. I was so impressed by what he did. And I look forward to seeing his growth and his development as it keeps going on in this year. He's playing at an all NBA level right now. Um, I'm, t- I'm totally apologize for not bringing him up earlier. I understand. My bad. I don't know how I missed that before we went on to the Pelicans game, but Jaylen Brown balled out of control. Um, I love to see him playing at this level because it's like, okay, when he has his own team, this is what we should expect. These are the type of stats, the type of level that we should expect Jaylen Brown to be playing on. And I do have a call out segment. Whenever we do lose a game, I have to call out a Celtic or an aspect of the game. I don't do this to embarrass anybody. I don't do this to call anybody. I just have to be unbiased and let it be known maybe one of the reasons why or where an area we can improve on. So who called out in the game? Luca Garza. And Luca Garza, there you go. There you go. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 blocks, 0 steals, -12, plus minus. Granted, it wasn't only 13 minutes, so I got to give us some grace on that. But we just got to get more from our bigs. Our bigs are a vital part of um the recipe of us winning this year. If our bigs play well, we play well. Uh, we will go as far as Jaylen Brown takes us and our bigs. So this isn't to come down on Luca because I do think that he is a good addition to our team, but we just got to get more from our bigs, and that is all. And let us move forward back to the Pelicans game, guys. So we know we won 122-90. We know the stats. We know how everything went. And let's see who balled out in the Pelicans game. Anthony Simmons, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Simmons balled out of control. 25 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And his development as far as the chemistry goes on this team is something to see. It's a nice development, something that I'm enjoying to watch. Because as we integrate him more and more into the offense, Jaylen Brown's going to be looking to him and Derrick White on both sides. However he decides to penetrate to the rack or pull up from the mid range or take that three. He has an outlet now in both sides. If they're both on the court together, I do like that lineup when it is. If Anthony is out there with D White and JB, we have probably our most potent scoring lineup with Minute on the block with Kata. I would love to see that. Do we want to swap him out with Peyton Pritchard? Depending on how his defense goes. If his defense continues to develop the way it is, I do like the steal on his stat line. I do like the way his lateral movement is, the way he's moving his feet. I like all that development. You can tell that he's really balled in on the defensive end for the Celtics, and really appreciate that. I really appreciate the way he's playing for this team. It's very helpful when we need a scoring punch. When he microwave points, he just comes right in off the bench and gives us points. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Simmons, great addition to this team. I love it. I love it. And he balled out during that Pelicans game. All right. All right. I believe I don't have to have a call out segment when we do win the game. In this case, this is an exception, and I may end all call outs for Celtic W's, because generally when a player has lower statistics and it's in the win, it may be because the player decided to sacrifice certain aspects of the game to gain the win. So I don't want that to be a segment that's a little selfish on that end. I want people to understand that players do sacrifice aspects of their game in order for the team as a whole to win. So, but in this case, we're gonna see what this call out is. So, who called out in the Pelicans game? No Celtic call outs, just Zion Williamson misses game with bone contusion. So we got news. I hate to see Zion going through this. I hate to see Zion not being healthy, because this is good for the league when Zion Williamson is healthy. I like to see him playing, because it brings out the best in his opponent. It brings out the best in us when we play against them. We rarely get to see him play against us because he rarely plays. He always tends to be out or injured or hurt or resting or whatever whenever we play him. And it's just disappointing for the league. It's disappointing to the fans. And we want to see more Zion Williamson, ladies and gentlemen. We just do. I hate that he's going through that. And we just want to see more of it. All right. All right. So our third game. The Cavs. Another win, guys. Another win. Love it. Love it. 125, 105. I love it, man. Just seeing that win against the Cavs. It made me wonder. It's like, okay, what's the ceiling on this team? Because week one, if you caught the last video that covered last week's games, a little less optimistic, to say the least.
Bruh.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how far this team can go. I don't know what it is that this team is going to become, because I thought we had a lack of talent. But as I started seeing some of the pieces coming together, it made me realize that we might have a shot at making some noise in the playoffs. So I'm happy about that. Celtic stats, we had 44.2% from the field. We took 95 shots, made 42. We took 57 3-point shots. That's a lot of shots.
Bruh.
Made 21, and we shot at a 36% clip. So that's not bad. That's not bad for shooting that many 3-point shots. Now, once again, you guys know I harp on the rebounds. What did we do versus them? So we had 53 rebounds. How many did they have? They had 42 rebounds, so we won the rebounding battle. There you go. We won the rebounding battle. We have to win that battle. If we don't win that battle, we're not going to win a lot of games at all. Now, I do realize that the Celtics, we're a little height deprived. I think our truest big is Kata. and he does an excellent job. I love what Kata does, what he brings to the table as far as height, length, and athleticism for this team. And that, well, a lot of energy that he brings and a lot of effort is how we're going to rebound the basketball. We showed more and more effort, more rebounding. As you can see, we won the rebounding battle for a majority of this week so far, so I'm happy about that. I'm not going to complain about that, but I do want to see more improvement in that area as far as continuing to dominate the glass, even though we're height deprived. But we have that energy. We got guards ready to go grab and get it. We're set in our position. We're boxing out properly. We're making sure that no one has a free lane to the rim for offensive rebounds. Very important. Positioning, boxing out, effort. So those are three things that have to be taken care of if you want to be a great rebounding team. So let's see. 11 steals, 29 assists. That means we move the ball pretty well. I do like that assist stat line that we really moved the ball well, and I'm happy about that. Very happy about that.
Oh yeah.
Happy about that. Let's see. The Cavs stats. They shot 40.2% from the field. 35 for 87. 87 shots. Decent amount of possessions. They shot 32.7% from the 3-point line, and they shot 52 threes. I mean, that's a lot of threes to shoot to only make 17.
Bruh.
And 42 rebounds to our 53, and also 25 assists to our 29. So we won the assist battle too. So we passed better. We rebounded better. We shot better. We pretty much did everything better than these guys. Yeah, we did better. And so that was a great win, guys. Let's see who balled out in this game. Oh, look at that. Jaylen Brown again. Jaylen Brown again, ladies and gentlemen. Can't make this stuff up. Jaylen Brown, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. That means he was doing his thing on both ends of the court. And you know I love that. Love when he does that. When he's a two-way player, a pure two-way player, all NBA player at this level right now.
Oh yeah.
All NBA. And he's very efficient. Made 4 shots out of 9 shots, 12 for 20. So if you really want to take a look at what he's doing at an efficiency level, it's really really amazing on what he's doing, because I don't remember him being this efficient. I always knew that he was a great shooter, a good shooter, but being this efficient for this many games, that just lets me know that
He's on fire.
he's on fire. He's on fire. I mean, the guy is shooting, I think, close to 50% from 3-point land this year.
He's on fire.
That's crazy. And I'm loving every minute of it. Loving every minute of it. Thank you, Jaylen Brown, for just playing like Jaylen Brown. Finals MVP Jaylen Brown. Love it. Love it. Okay, no Celtic call outs, like I said. We're not gonna call out any Celtics. We're not calling out any Celtics, all right? Not during wins. All right. So let us move on. For the last game, we've got the 76ers losing by a point to us. And I'm happy about that because they beat us by a point last week. So happy. So happy. So happy. Now, we have to keep this up. Now, we almost blew it because we had a big lead Definitely had a big lead that we almost blew. Now I'm glad that we were able to come up with this win,
Barely.
but we came up with the win. Came up with that win. What happened in the end? I would say that our offense got stagnant. Overall, we weren't moving the ball as well as we were before, making a lot of mistakes towards the end. We've gotta be careful on how we close these games, because if we continue to close these games like we did against this Sixers game, they would have pulled out with the win again, and we should have beat them last week, but we didn't. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see what we did. We had 101 field goal attempts. Can you believe that? 101 field goal attempts, made 44, shot 43.6% from the field. That's crazy.
Bruh.
To have that many field goal attempts. Now, 3-point land, I would say that we didn't do good from 3-point land. 31.1, 14 for 45. We definitely could have did better than that. Hey, I'm just speaking of facts. Definitely could have did better than that. Rebounds. Did we win the rebounding game this go round with the Sixers? Let's take a look. We had 45. What do they have? They had 40. Look at that. We won again. When we win the field goal battle, we win the game. We tend to win the game. That's just the fact. It's just a fact. It's a trend. We know what's going on here. 27 assists is what they had. Let's see what we had. They beat us. They beat us in passing. We had 10 turnovers. They had 18 turnovers. So I'm happy about that as well. So, hey, listen, we're gonna do whatever we got to do in order to get this win. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. So, all in all, I would say this was a great week. Let's see who balled out once again. Oh my God, it's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, man. Can't say enough about that young man. Love that he's the Celtic, all-time Celtic already. Already a Hall of Famer. Yeah, I'm calling it. And he's definitely going to make the All-NBA. And I don't want to see anything fickle happening with this All-NBA voting going on, all right? Jaylen Brown, 32 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. 4 from 7 from 3-point land. Very efficient. 13 for 19 from the field.
Barely.
I mean, can you hate on him? No, you can't. You can't, because
he's on fire.
So listen, man. Hey, I'm just happy that Jaylen Brown is on our team. I'm happy that he's doing what he does for us. Happy that we're going to continue to see him grow into this All-NBA. Now the question is, what team All-NBA does he make? Does he make third team? Does he make second team? So he makes first team. First team All-NBA. I'm thinking if he keeps these stats up, if he's averaging around 28, if he can pull 28 points a game off with about maybe 6 rebounds, 4 assists, they're gonna have to give him first team All-NBA.
Oh yeah,
definitely gonna have to do that. So, all in all, hey, this week was great. Jaylen Brown balled out. What was it? 3 times this week? Crazy. And this week on the banner block, we went 3-1. Our overall record is 3-3. let's just hope that we can keep this up. I didn't cover the Rockets game. This is Saturday. Actually, I didn't cover the Rockets game. I'm going to be covering that along with the other Celtic games next week that we're going to be going over, and we're going to see what we do. Can we go 3-1 again? We'll have to see. But I just want this momentum to continue to build up, and I want us to continue to just be successful and to keep meshing and to keep developing an identity. Right now we're a scrappy, I wouldn't say try hard, but just effort exerting team that is a good 3-point shooting team, and that protects the rim. We protect the rim with Minot and Kata and D White and even Jaylen Brown chipping in on the defensive end. The way he's playing, we're becoming a scrappy defensive team that shows a lot of effort, that can hit the three. And let's see what we continue to turn into. I'm very excited. So until next time, I'm your host Megawatts, and I'll see you on the banner block another time. All right, y'all be good. Peace.
Yeah, you can find me on the banner block. It's Shamrock, oh it's not. Yeah, let me clean them up like the floor is dirty with a mop. I'm on the banner block. It's 24 on the clock. Yeah, every day it costs, but it's one possession at the bottom on the banner block. It's Shamrock, oh it's not. Yeah, let me clean them up like the floor is filthy with a mop. I'm on the banner block. I'm on the. Yeah, that's the winning spot. I'm on the overqualified, but the system wanna sit me down. They hate me like the Jays, you can call me champion now. I guess I'm in my prime when it's time, I'ma draw the foul. When I paint the picture, it's Mona Lisa, but I keep it wild. Yeah, I stay humble, even though the negatives want me to fumble. And I never mumble, let me articulate when I stumble. The cookie crumble, but I'ma still depart with a bundle. We about to raise the banner, I see the trophy in eternal. I worked all my life, I couldn't even afford British nights. I was rocking buddies, yeah, life is ugly, but it's all the light.